Hey guys, what's up? Nick here once again, and today I'm going to show you how to save your battery life on your Google Pixel 6 Pro or even the Google Pixel 6. Let's go right into it. So I don't have a fancy second camera sadly right now to show you an angle of this phone, so I'm actually just going to record the display and post it here to show you what I'm doing or essentially where to go in order to change one setting, or at least one major setting, that will help you with your battery life as it's helped me. Now, if you're like me and you've been in love with the Google Pixel 6 Pro, but the one thing that's been keeping it back, or at least like a big caveat to the phone overall, has been the battery life, this is going to save you tremendously. I do want to give one quick disclaimer. This will essentially erase one major feature of the phone, so go into it again with an open mind. The major feature we're going to be erasing, or essentially just turning off, is 5G connectivity. If you're like me, and probably millions of other people, you don't have 5G in your area anyway, so turning this off isn't going to change anything on the phone other than giving you way better battery life. From my testing, I've had this phone for about 2.5 weeks now, absolutely loving it, but for the first week, I noticed that the battery life was pretty meh. Not terrible, but just not good. And I was like, why is the battery so bad? Even on days when I barely used my phone, it would just be sitting on my desk. Now, granted, I do use the always on display, which I love, I absolutely love it. But I would notice I'd unplug it about 9 a.m. in the morning, and by midnight that following night, I'd be at about 30% battery. Now, yes, it did last throughout the day, but I pretty much only used the phone and actually did things on it for maybe an hour. So literally 1 hour to 2 hours of screen on time, and I'm at 30% battery? That doesn't seem right, especially for a big, gigantic phone like this. So, one thing I tested is, I did all the regular things people want you to do, and I turned the screen brightness down, I turned off a ton of settings, I tried literally everything you could think of. I even turned off the beautiful 120 hertz refresh rate to see if that was causing it to go down, and it helped, but it still wasn't where it should be. Now, the other day I was doing some research online and found out that if you turn off the 5G signal, because for some reason on this phone it is constantly searching for 5G signal, even if you're in an area such as my area that does not have it at all, which constantly drains your battery life. It uses a really strong radio signal to do this. So, if you're like me, I'm like, I don't need that on. So, for most people, you can just go into the settings, just like normal, swipe down, go to settings, go to your network and internet, click on your SIM card here, and then if you go down, you should have an area that states antenna choice or something along those lines, something that relates to the actual antenna bands that you're using, whether it's CDMA, I can't remember all the other ones, but 4G LTE and then 5G, and you can actually choose between turning that off and on. If you're with me or like me with AT&T, they don't give you that option, which is awesome, right? So in order to get past this and turn it off like I did without having to root your device or use a computer, all you got to do is go to your phone dialer and you want to type in star hashtag 4636 hashtag star. There you go. It's kind of a code. I had to look it up because I couldn't remember at the top of my head exactly what I used. It's a really weird code. I'll have it on screen. But once you get to the screen, you see it's a testing screen. We got the phone information, usage statistics, and the Wi-Fi information. So yeah, I believe you go into phone information, and from here, you get everything that you'd ever want to know about your phone. I'm probably going to blur out most of this because obviously I guys don't want you all knowing all my stuff. But if you scroll down to the set preferred network type, this is where I had to change it. So this is the one that I have selected, which is the one I would recommend if you're on AT&T, is a GSM/WCDMA/LTE PRL. NR essentially is your 5G. So as long as you select one that doesn't have the NA or the RA, whatever it's called, the NR, sorry, if you don't have the NR, which is the 5G, you will be good. But again, I recommend the GSM/WCDMA/LTE. Once you've done that, you just go down to update or refresh. I think I did both, and then you're good to go. You can just swipe up and get out of this. You don't have to ever do that again. And from that point on, your phone will no longer attempt to connect to 5G, thus saving your battery life. Just for a frame reference, after turning that off, it's been 4 days since then. After turning that off, every single day, with the same amount of usage every day, by the way, usually about 2 hours of screen on time with scrolling through Facebook, Twitter, email, having my always on display, getting texts from time to time, a couple phone calls, you name it. From 9 a.m. to midnight, I go to bed now, plugging it in with 73% battery life. That's right, I'm not lying, 73%. Right now I'm at 79%. I've been definitely heavily using my phone today, both with recording this video and just I've been doing a lot of gaming and stuff while I was on break. So, but that being said, like the battery life has been extremely better. Like an 80% increase in battery life. So give it a try. Let me know in the comment section below if this did help you with your Google Pixel 6 Pro or your Google 6. I would love to see your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. If you have any other tips and tricks, something I didn't show in this video or talk about in this video to save battery life, or something you found out yourself, let me know and maybe I'll make a future video on it and I will shout you out in the video. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. I will have a full video review very soon with the Google Pixel 6 Pro. Definitely subscribe so you don't miss it. We'll hopefully see you guys in the next one. Peace out.